Another episode of Must See Adventures. Man, that Halloween.
So we weren't originally gonna get.
It's your boy Scotty G here. Did you know that beer is good? Tuscany. What you got there, Em?
People were haters.
I've got my cinnamon covered
Hold on.
Providing us with oxygen, food, medicines.
Since Liz is, we're gonna close up this episode. I've been talking a lot. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome to another episode of Must See Adventures from the Fort Wilderness Cabins and Campground. Yeah, it's your boy Scotty G, and I'm probably embarrassing my family or all these other cabin mates that we have, but I'm just having fun, right? So welcome to another episode. Why am I wearing the hat? Well, the reason why I'm wearing the hat is that we did a poll on social media if I should get this sick Santa Claus bucket hat, as Emily would describe it. She got one last night because the ears that we packed, we were gonna wear these antler ears at the Christmas party. Somehow they got pretty stretched and they were just slipping off the girl's head. They kind of fit mine okay. The girls definitely wanted new ones, and Liz's was eyeing these like snowman ears that we saw since the first day we arrived, the day before Thanksgiving. So it was a great excuse to get one of those, right? Then Emily saw this hat and she loved it. I was still rocking the antlers, but the bucket hat looked kind of cool. Like, I kind of liked it. I mean, I'm not a bucket hat person, but Emily thought it'd be fun if we matched. So got the bucket hat, and the party was awesome. Make sure you watch our review of that. You know, we had all the cookies, the snacks, the attractions, parades, fireworks, you name it. We had a great time at the party. Always 2 thumbs up at the holiday party. But we're gonna keep the festivities going today at EPCOT. So we're at Magic Kingdom. Now we're gonna go to EPCOT for one of my favorite festivals of the year, and that is the Festival of Holidays, where they have the food booths, they have the narrators, and the Christmas loops obviously are playing too. But I just love the food around there. It's one of my favorites because I think the flowering garden is great for the topiaries, and the food is good too. Obviously Food and Wine has great food. Festival of Arts is another great one too, but something about this one just gets me excited for the Christmas season. And I think they have some of my favorite food options at this festival, and you can't go wrong with the cookie stroll too. So we're gonna definitely do some cookie stroll, some eating. So we're gonna do a little review of the festival. Hello, golf cart. Our balloon guy, I'm bad at this, right over there, is still hanging on. We've learned that the sunshine does him well. If he's in the shade, he's gonna deflate a little bit. But if he gets some sunshine, boom, that guy perks right up. I think he's holding well on day 6. So come join us at EPCOT World Showcase as we tour Festival of the Holidays.
When you're attending any EPCOT festival, it's always a good idea to start with getting your festival passport and coming up with a strategy of the things that you want to target, which is exactly how we started our day.
So Mom and I were just flipping through the book, and we started to make a list of the foods that we think we're going to want to try.
Yeah, so we just looked through all the festival menus, and just these are our must-haves. Yes. There might be other things that we pick up along the way, but these are the ones we're most interested in.
We wanted to visit CommuniCore Hall, as this is a newer space in EPCOT, and during the Festival of the Holidays, it had specific festival activities, including the Glimmering Grove, which was basically just 6 Christmas trees with lights, and ended up being a bit disappointing. Here, you could also purchase holiday cookie stroll merchandise, as well as items specific to the festival. You could find a lot of these things throughout the park as well.
For the first time in a very long time, I'm not a pass holder.
CommuniCore Hall is also where you could purchase the EPCOT cookie, the experimental prototype Cookies of Tomorrow, which is a fancy way of saying a Spaceship Earth gingerbread triangle piece for a whopping $10. The main attraction to us, though, in CommuniCore Hall was the Ginger Desic Sphere. Just look at the engineering that went into this. It took 26 months to build, and it was really cool. We love Spaceship Earth, and the gingerbread Spaceship Earth was really awesome.
So there's 11 hidden Mickeys. So far I've seen 2 of them right here.
Do you see any hidden Mickeys in here?
After finishing Finishing up in CommuniCore Hall, we double-checked that we had our passports, and we made our way over to the World Showcase to explore the Festival of the Holidays kitchens. And of course, we started off in Mexico with one of our favorites.
We're starting our Festival of the Holidays food tour here in Mexico.
I'm gonna try a bite of the, this is the tamale. I think it's really good.
I enjoyed it.
The mole's got a little bit of a kick to it.
But it adds a lot of flavor.
But it's very flavorful. Yeah,
I really like it.
I like it a lot.
2 thumbs up. That's nice.
It's nice, yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to bite this one. But I'm gonna make sure to get some of the sauce in there.
So this is the tamale that Emily has.
Empanada. This is the empanada that Emily has.
I think I just got outer shell, but it's good.
My beautiful wife is going to feed me.
I got it. I got it.
Took a big bite. Oh my god. That's some really great flavor there.
I think I liked the tamale better, to be honest.
I would agree.
This
But
is
this
okay.
was still good.
It's not bad at all. Like, get it, but I think I liked the tamale.
I'm seeing tamale too. I like the heat that was on the tamale. The girls were just kind of talking about it too. Like, it's like not like annoyingly spicy. It's just like a good flavor of spice on it, and I really like that for the tamale. But yeah, I mean, Mexico, a couple of nice fried, tasty treats. Can't go wrong. Are you enjoying Festival of the Holidays?
Very much. We just got started, but I love this festival.
Glorious day too.
It is a beautiful day.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Mexico food stop was great. But now we're feeling some Chinese food, so I think we're going after a spring roll. Thank you.
Yeah, those are Emily's favorites. So I think we're gonna get 2 orders because she wants her own to herself.
Absolutely.
And you and I are gonna share the other.
I'm getting a little thirsty, so I think I'm gonna go with the dragon fruit beer.
Great. So we're gonna try these delicious looking spring rolls from China.
I got my own order, so this one's all mine.
Because you've had these before, right, Emily? And you really like them?
I know it. I
She
just like
just
spring
loves
rolls
spring
in general.
Yeah. And these are pretty good spring rolls.
Emily's already eaten an entire spring roll.
I have.
I'm still working on mine. I think first couple bites, I think it's really good. I like the citrus sauce that it's in. It's basic spring roll. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a good amount of the sauce, and it's got a good amount of filling too. Like sometimes I feel like it's all just like the outer roll, but this is really good.
Yeah, I would say it's on the nice list.
I'm going with the dragon fruit beer, like the Year of the Dragon beer. It's a lager. Tastes pretty good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Do you want some, buddy? No, you better lay off. But yeah, not too bad. Since Liz is bringing back the naughty and nice list, I guess I could give my rating on this dragon, the Year of the Dragon beer. Let's give it one more taste. I mean, I feel like it's not naughty, but definitely not nice, so I guess it's the wait list.
In addition to the holiday kitchens, cookie stroll, and decorations, there are also holiday storytellers and entertainment throughout World Showcase during the festival, including this awesome Sisu trio here in China.
So Emily, what you doing?
I'm just looking at my list, checking it twice, and it looks like I can cross off 3 things that we have gotten.
Oh, from the list of things we wanted to try?
Yep.
Nice.
We got
Caramel apple cider boys. Cheers.
we're at the Refreshment post in World Showcase. It's an interesting part of World Showcase because you got 3 countries, then you got this long pathway until you get to Germany. So I made a stop here and I got a cider boys. It's a caramel cider boys. And I have a theory about cider boys. They all tend to taste the same to me. Like the apple, the Grand Mimosa. There's other ones we've had too, Liz, right?
Yeah, I don't
Peach,
agree
the
with
peach.
you.
I know Liz doesn't agree with me. So here's the caramel one.
There's another cider boys that they have in Morocco that I want to try.
I mean, I kind of do taste the caramel. This is interesting, but I really wanted to say they have interesting offerings here. So the caramel cider boys sounds kind of weird.
It's caramel apple, by the way.
Apple. Thank you, Liz. They also had a beer, a lager, that is a creme brulee lager.
Interesting.
Put a comment in. Would you try a creme brulee lager? I'm kind of like, I think that would be a naughty. But this, on the other hand, is nice. So the Bavarian food booth is packed right now. So we're just gonna skip on that one. We have been there many times before. We really like the cheese fondue. Maybe I have some old video from a previous trip or some photos I can just drop in right here. But it is one of our favorites, and it's also one of the most popular ones at Festival of the Holidays. I mean, you saw the switchback there. It's about noon right now, so it is starting to pick up a little bit. But I mean, you had 3 rows of switchbacks. It is a good spot for some cheese fondue, some other great meats and cheeses, and great beer too. But I'm still on my cider boys right now. I didn't time that very well. But we're gonna do some more touring of Festival of the Holidays because we love this festival. The sun is right in my face, so I cannot even see this, but we are at the Tuscany booth here in Italy. And traditionally speaking, the gardeners for festivals, you know, the food and wine, the flower and garden, even this one, we tend to skip Italy because we think it's overpriced for the quality that you get. I'm just saying. It's normally like $14, $15 just for like a pasta that really doesn't taste that good. But this year, you know, the most expensive food item is $9. We're gonna try the pizza dough, I think, which is only $7. We might as well give it a shot. You know, it seems kind of reasonable, festival season or not. This is one great way to do Italy.
We were not originally going to get anything in Italy, but because the line was a bit long in Germany to get our fondue, we decided that we would stop and try the Montanara, which is essentially a deep fried pizza dough with marinara sauce, Parmesan cheese, and some basil. Let's see how it is. As you can see, we were making our way through the Montanara. I would say, I think it's really good. The marinara sauce has a nice flavor. Bread, sauce, basil, cheese, can't go wrong. Very nice.
When in Italy, you might as well try some sangria too. So I went with the red sangria. Let's get a tasting. Let's do a naughty or nice. Very nice.
I just tried my first bite of this turkey dinner here at the American food booth. I just have to say though, this was $6.25. So compared to some of the other things, imagine those little bread duck balls we got in Italy. Those were $9. This, you get a few pieces of turkey, you've got stuffing, you've got mashed potatoes, there's your green beans with a topping. $6.25. I think this is a great value. And from a first bite, it's pretty good. I would say it's definitely nice.
Last night at the Christmas party, I got this turkey burger that had like cranberry and all this stuff, and that was not very good. That was a not nice. And that was like double the cost of this. So I'm very excited to get into this. But I'm also excited for this peppermint chocolate stout. I forgot what brewing company it was.
I don't have the book on me to look, so.
But I will tell you. So I'll tell a secret. I already tasted it because it was kind of spilling on the way over here. And that is a fine, good tasting beer.
So it's on
nice.
the nice list?
It's nice, Liz. It's nice. And we haven't gotten your thoughts on the turkey. What do you think about this turkey meal?
Well, stuffing, good. Mashed potatoes, good. Green beans, pretty good. But turkey, good. I say great price, great deal, and good lunch.
We were having loads of fun trying all of the different tasty snacks, drinks, and especially that turkey lunch in America. But we had a few more things on Emily's list that we had to try, so she and I jumped ahead to Japan and somehow lost Scott along the way. So Scott, Emily and I went to get the food in Japan and you wandered off. What did you end up getting?
I got a peach blonde ale from the stand over there in America Pavilion. This is a go-to for the BRGS Lizards. Shout out to Emily, Jared, and Stacey. I know you guys love this during race days.
We're here in Japan and we just stopped at the food booth to check off another couple items from your list.
So we actually got something that wasn't on the list either, but well, starting off with what was on the list, I got this Ichigo Boba. I think it's like cranberry and strawberry with strawberry popping pearls.
You love those strawberry popping pearls.
And that's really good. I can't tell if I think it's more heavy on the strawberry, but the cranberry adds a nice kind of like dry, not bitter, but like it tampers down the sweetness of the strawberry. And then the other item, which we weren't originally planning on getting, but intrigued me a little bit. Oh, what are your thoughts on the boba?
Oh, that is pretty good.
I think it's really good. The item that I I was a little curious when I saw it on the menu, but I was like, I don't know. So we didn't add it to the list. But I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? I want it. And it's this like mochi donut. So I think underneath this layer of mochi, there's a donut with strawberry whipped cream and maybe like sweet red bean paste. And it's got a strawberry on top. But it looks interesting. It sounds pretty good. So
I'm not so sure about it, but you know
I want
what?
to try it.
Emily wanted to try it, so we're gonna get it and try it. Let's see how it is.
Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't know what to expect. Emily said, we need a fork. And then she's like, the fork doesn't work. She's like, pick it up and swipe it. Just like, you know.
Because all the strawberries on the bottom.
So pick it up and like swipe it. And I'm like, oh my God. That thing tastes really good. There's like powdered sugary deliciousness on that thing. I love this.
It's actually just flour, Dad.
Well, I don't care. Flour is good. Man, I really like this thing. It's a surprisingly good hit for me.
What did you think, Oh, as she takes another bite.
I think it's really good. I like the texture of mochi, and I really like it over the donut.
Okay, so how would you rate this?
Very nice.
I personally was on the fence about the mochi donut. I did try a bite after they both said how good it was. I'm still not so sure. I think I'm gonna put that one on the wait list. I don't think it's really naughty, but I don't think it's really super nice either. It's just kind of okay.
Here I am at quite possibly the most quiet place in Roll Showcase in Morocco. I just love this little area right here. Just a little update for you. We are going to the cake shop with our great friends Veronica and Jason. Excited to try that out for the first time. So we probably should lay off the food just a little bit, and we have a couple of our favorites still to come. We were going to do I think it's like a flatbread in Morocco. I could be wrong there, but I know we've had it before, so I'm gonna drop some video or photo that we've had in the past. But it's really tasty. We're gonna do the cider boys too, but the line is kind of long, so we're just gonna pass on that for now and move on to the next booth.
So we're just trying our latke from L'Chaim right now. It's something that we get every year when we're here after the festival of the holidays. It's always good. We usually just do the regular potato latke. There's also one that you can get with smoked salmon on it, but that's not really our favorite, so we just stick with the basic one. And it's very good. Definitely on the naughty list. Definitely on the nice list.
This kitchen really is a gardener favorite though. I just looked at our stats because, I keep track of this stuff. And we've been here 4 times previously, and I think we've only been to the Festival of Holidays 3 times, so we've doubled up here before, and obviously we're coming in again. It's just always solid, and one of my favorites is the black and white cookie. We're not doing the cookie stroll today. We just wanted to focus more on the food, but the cookie stroll is always a fun thing to do, which we've done before, and we always get the black and white cookie when we do the cookie stroll. Can't wait to bite into it right now.
Oh, you go right in the middle. You go some of the black and the white.
I like to go in the middle to start. So good.
As good as you remember?
It's very nice.
Emily and I are about to try the rougalash. These are a pastry that is rolled with raspberry jam and
Cinnamon and nuts.
walnuts. So we've never tried this before. It's new to us, and we're gonna give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice list.
Oh, very good. Okay, you both like it, huh?
It reminds me of a baklava almost, like the texture and the walnuts. But it also has that nice raspberry and kind of a flaky pastry. I really like this.
We just watched the storyteller here in France, and he was awesome. He spoke French, like he might have actually been French. He was super cool to watch. He was interacting with guests, very cool. So that's another awesome thing about Festival of the Holidays, are the storytellers. We're not necessarily doing that today because we just don't have the time. There's just so much you can do for Festival of the Holidays, from the dining, from the storytelling. You could definitely do multiple days or a very long EPCOT World Showcase day doing that. So we're going to pass on the food booth today in France. That is always one of the longest lines you'll see. Germany and France, I swear, are the longest lines for Festival of Holidays food booths. And since we've been going at it for a while today, we're going to pass on it. Dinner's coming up in 3 hours. And we still have a couple more food booths that we want to check out. So we're going to skip France today, but we have been there before. Maybe I'll drop in a little something that we've had in the past.
Around the Festival of the Holidays with our last holiday kitchen in Canada, And we've got some of the beef bourguignon to share. So we'll give this a try and let you know how it is. Yeah, so there's mashed potatoes, there's some carrots, gravy, the beef. Looks pretty good.
Well, I like it.
It's not bad. I'm not sure that I love the flavor of the gravy. It's got like an interesting seasoning to it, but it's not bad for sure. I'm gonna get in some more.
I don't know, Liz. I think the gravy tastes pretty good in my bite. I got a big piece of beef, some mashed potatoes, and some gravy. Just scooped it all up. I thought it was a really outstanding bite.
What did you think, Em?
I really enjoyed it too. For me, definitely on the nice list.
Scott?
Nice.
So I know that Scott and Emily said that this was on the nice list for them, and I had put it on the wait list for the moment. I've had a couple more bites, and I am officially gonna say, this one makes the naughty list for me. The mashed potatoes are sour. I don't know what it is. Scott thought he was getting a vinegar flavor, but the mashed potatoes, that's where the sour is coming from. The beef is tough, and I think the whole thing just doesn't taste that great. So honestly, I was really looking forward to this one. I don't know if we just got a bad batch, but this is the naughty list for me.
And here's Emily with the frozen coffee.
It's no ice cap, but it's still nice.
And to wrap up our glorious day here in EPCOT World Showcase, doing the holiday kitchens around the world. Just love this festival. We're gonna send you off from Canada with a maple cookie beer. Sounds kind of weird, right? Oh, by the way, do you like the bucket hat? Do you like this look? Cheers to you, and let's see if this is on the nice list or the naughty list. It's neither. It's on the wait list. Well, my friends, as we wind down our Festival of the Holidays tour around World Showcase, here we are in Canada. There's one thing we didn't really do today that we've done every time we've been here, and that's the scavenger hunt. So at all the festivals at EPCOT, Festival of Arts, Flower and Garden, Food and Wine, and here at Festival of Holidays, there's always this fun scavenger hunt across the pavilion. Sometimes it's a, find Figment or find Spike, the pollinator, things like that. And for the Festival of Holidays, it is Olaf. So as you walk around, you see Olaf in these places, and you can buy a little scavenger hunt, a little circular puzzle book with stickers. So when you find them, you can match the sticker to the pavilion or the location where you find Olaf. It's really fun. Even as a family that has grown over the years, right? We have a 17-year-old now. We always have so much fun in doing the scavenger hunts. We did one for spring break this year, right? We did the Spike one, and she was 16. So we really love doing those. We didn't do it today because, we were just focused on the food, and same with the storytellers. So, you can spend so much time at EPCOT during the holidays. It might be one of my favorite festivals. I think Flower and Garden is really my favorite, but this is like a close second. Just love it. And we have glorious weather today. Sometimes it could be hot, sometimes it could be super cold, or sometimes it could be mid like it is today, which is perfect. I hope you had a great time touring with us around World Showcase. We checked out all the food booths and all the fun stuff you can do in World Showcase during Festival of the Holidays.
After our fun day at EPCOT, we had just enough time to get back to the fort, change our clothes, and drive back over to the boardwalk to meet our friends Jason and Veronica for dinner at the Cake Bake Shop. Our friend Veronica, who is an awesome wedding photographer and is local to the Walt Disney World area, snapped some more senior photos of Emily and even captured a few family shots as well. The Cake Bake Shop is a new restaurant at Disney's BoardWalk Resort, replacing the popular ESPN Club. There was a lot of negative commentary on social media before they opened due to their extraordinarily high prices and the removal of a popular sports bar at Walt Disney World. We were a little nervous about the menu and its price point before this meal, but since it had just opened a few weeks before our trip, we were really looking forward to trying it. Scott checked us in for dinner, and before getting seated, we decided to explore the cake shop next door for a bit. The shop is very cute and has merchandise for sale, as well as bakery items from whole cakes, cake slices, glittery cookies, macarons, and much more. We didn't explore for very long as our table was called pretty quickly. The restaurant was very pretty and decorated all in white. It was also very nicely decorated for Christmas. Our server Mary was awesome, and she went over the menu with us and answered all of the questions that we had. While the restaurant had a relatively large menu, it was also a bit strange for dinner. I felt like it was an upscale Panera, and we spent quite a bit of money for a half salad and a cup of soup. It wasn't the most filling entree. I think they may have changed the menu since we visited, so you might want to check it out online to see what new entree options are available. We ordered our drinks right away, and then had to take some time with the menu.
So we made it to the Cake Bake Shop here at the Boardwalk. It's the newest restaurant that we placed, the good old ESPN Club. And if you look behind me, you think, wow, there used to be TVs and sports ball happening here. Yeah, it's crazy. It just did a complete 180, as my friend Jason said. Hey, Jason, how's it going?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
You liking the restaurant so far?
It's good. It's elegant. Maybe a little out of my comfort zone because I'm a sports guy, but I don't know. It's nice. Can't wait for this food to come out.
Veronica, what are your first impressions on it?
I think it's very cute. I love the vibes. It's very cute.
Yeah, I really like how it looks. It would be a great place for tea. I know that they're starting to offer that. Yeah, I'm excited to taste the food.
Same as mom, probably?
Same feelings as the whole table. I'm ready to eat some food.
She just wants a swan.
I wish I got the swan, but if I want the swan, I'm going to Indianapolis.
We shared bread and a crab cake to start, and Emily and I both had the half salad and cup of soup as our entrees. I went with the blackberry avocado salad and added salmon and a cup of French onion soup. Emily had the Caesar salad with chicken and a cup of the chicken velvet soup.
I went with the goat cheese quiche. Maybe not something I would normally get, a quiche, but I love goat cheese. And the nice lady at the cake shop next door said that's her favorite thing to get. Our server kind of nodded and smiled when I ordered it, so maybe I'm onto something here, so we're going to give that a shot.
Trying to figure out how
And we got some French onion soup.
to try it.
You may have saw Liz had the French onion soup at Yachtsman earlier this week, and oh my god, I kind of been craving that ever since then because I love French onion soup, so I had to go with some French onion tonight too. So let's dive in. Our friends got all our meals, and it's time to have a great meal here at the cake shop.
After our entrees, we had to try a couple slices of the cake. I mean, it is called the Cake Bake Shop after all. And I have to say, for a place called the Cake Bake Shop, the cake was a bit disappointing. I think I'd rather have a cake slice from Gideon's over at Disney Springs. After dinner, we walked around the restaurant and shared our reviews with Jason and Veronica. You can see their review too on their channel, Magic Carpet Guides. Go check them out.
All right, so we're outside the Cake Bake Shop. We just had our first meal here. You know, we did 2 slices of cake. We had an old fashioned, a beer, wine, quiche, all the good stuff. And now we're just all the good stuff. But the $1 million question is, was it naughty or nice? Let's ask everybody what their thoughts were on the Cake Bake Shop.
So I would say the atmosphere is definitely on the nice list. The prices were probably a little bit naughty for what it was. The food I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like
I was going to say the wait list.
it might be a wait list. It might be too soon to tell.
I can't see myself coming here in the near future.
Yeah, because like the menu is interesting. It was good, but it's like a half a sandwich and soup or a salad and soup. I felt a little bit like it was the type of thing you'd get at like Panera, but I'm in a really fancy restaurant. And the food quality, mind you, was much better than a Panera, so I'm not comparing this to that in any way. But just it felt a little like I was expecting more substantial food for the price. But it was good. Everything we had was great.
It was good.
All right, we got our great friends, Veronica and Jason here. They joined us for the meal.
Yes.
All right, so you kind of heard Liz and Emily's review. Anything to add before you give your final rating?
Yeah, no, I mean, atmosphere was nice. Food was good. I would say wait list, it was good, but for the prices you're paying, I don't know. Prices were definitely naughty. That was, was brutal on the Chase Freedom card. That was naughty. The cake was good. Again, price-wise, you could go to Gideon's and get a cake. You could go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So overall, I think I agree with the wait list. I'm not, it was good, but price-wise, it's killer.
Yeah.
I'll have to agree with everything everybody else said. I did enjoy my food. I think that was nice.
Okay.
I think that if I didn't get the croissant, I probably still would have been hungry, so I'm glad I got that.
Okay.
Yeah, price is definitely naughty. Atmosphere nice. I would love to try the tea here.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know how soon we'll be back.
Yeah.
So
They did say that they were switching their holiday menu over on Wednesday, and we're local, so
Yeah.
Next time might be soon. I don't know.
My review, I was gonna say nice, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe in between like a waitlist and nice.
Okay,
I think it's more nice than it is naughty.
I would agree.
It's a spectrum. It's not a hard.
Well,
I'm gonna give my answer. The atmosphere is what wins it for me. It is like one of the most beautiful restaurants I've been at Walt Disney World. From the decor, the chandelier. We had this floating tree that had.
It was not floating.
Well, it felt like it was floating.
It was floating.
You're saying that wasn't floating?
It was on the ceiling. It was
Okay, it was rotating.
It was rotating.
It was
yes.
floating like
Yes.
magic.
There's a rotating tree, there's a Santa, some animatronics, and I just love the white decor. The cast member outfits were super cute with the white and the pink, but you don't pay that, you're not paying for the atmosphere, right? You're paying for a restaurant, well, maybe a little bit. You kind of are. But the food quality was good. It was just, Veronica was just saying it, like, I'm still kind of hungry, honestly. Like, it's funny, my friend Wade, I think, got a quiche here, and he called into the Be Our Guest podcast and said, yeah, I ordered this quiche. And I was like, why would you order that? That's something I would never order, and that's why I ended up ordering, which is kind of ironic tonight. But pretty good meal, I would say. I'm going to have to go mid, kind of like all of us. So wait list for all of us. I think we're just really, the consensus is that this is a wait list restaurant. But still, go check it out.
I actually have a bit of a bold take here because while the atmosphere was nice, I wasn't blown away. I didn't think it was like, I mean, I thought it was cute and I thought it was nice. If I wanted something like similar like that, I would go to Citrico's because it gives similar vibes but has more substance. See, this just feels very like surface level, very plain. So I threw in some pink and white. That don't impress me much.
Real quick though, I do want to give a shout out to Mary, our server at the Cake Bake Shop. She was great. She went over the menu with us and all the different cakes. Service was awesome, and good luck doing Goofy if you ever found this video. And shout out to Ryan, our guy Ryan, big fan of the Be Our Guest podcast. Got to talk to him a little bit. He was awesome. So yeah, go check it out. I know we gave it like wait list, but yeah, that doesn't mean it's bad. So go please check out the Cake Bake Shop.
To complete an amazing Festival of the Holidays day at EPCOT, we thought it was only fitting to wrap up the evening with a ride through the Glimmering greenhouses over at Living with the Land. I mean, just look at Jason's shirt. How could we not ride it one more time?
Welcome to our Glimmering greenhouses, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land. Join us as we ring in the most bountiful time of the year.
Unlike earlier in the week, we did not have a lightning lane, so we did have to wait around 45 minutes, but it's so worth it to ride it at night. Just look at how beautiful and relaxing the greenhouses are after dark.
Fresh fruit is rare in winter, they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer. By recycling water, we can give plants rich nutrients. By giving plants ladybugs, we're able to control pests and reduce the need for pesticides. And by growing ground plants vertically, we give them better protection from disease.
Since we were up near the front of the park, we decided that we would check in on Cosmic Rewind since we'd had a boarding group, but the ride had been struggling throughout the day. Luckily enough, we had waited around a bit and the ride did reopen, so we were able to have a really cool experience just walking straight through to the pre-show. We're sure we'll never have that experience again.
As we close down this epic day at EPCOT and Walt Disney World, I'm looking at a Sparty spaceship berth. Let's take a look at it. Is this Sparty themed, do you think?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Go green, go white, baby.
EPCOT was having extended evening hours for deluxe resort guests, and one cool thing about staying DVC at the cabins is that you get that perk. Normally the cabins would not be eligible, but if you are staying on points, you do get to enjoy this special deluxe resorts extra. We didn't fully take advantage of this though, since we were tired and it was quite chilly that night, so we just took a nice slow stroll out of the park. It was nice spending time with our friends Jason and Veronica as we hung out at the boardwalk for a bit longer, snapped some photos, and eventually called it a night. If you liked what you saw today, make sure that you tune in to our next episode as we go back to this same day and revisit an old activity that we did over 10 years ago with Emily, the World Showcase Showdown. You won't want to miss it. Now, Scott, send us out.
We're gonna wrap up this awesome day at EPCOT. We started at EPCOT, we took a little break. We took like 45-minute break.
Quick change.
Yeah, quick change.
Wardrobe change.
Cake shop, then we went back to EPCOT. We finally got on Guardians. Get this. Remember we were boarding group 1 and we were at the America Pavilion? It hit 1 o'clock and that's finally when they called boarding group 1. We got there at 9:30 as the park was closing and then we're at boarding group 30. Not a good day for Guardians. But I thought it was an awesome day and I'm gonna ask everyone at the count of 3, was this a naughty or nice day? All right, we're all gonna say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Nice! Thanks for watching another episode of Must See Adventures. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. We love you. We'll see you next time.